Good afternoon. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93. This weekend was the busiest on I-70 through Summit in 9 weeks. 140,500 vehicles passed through both sides of the Eisenhower Tunnel Friday through Sunday, up 7.5% from last weekend, up 5% over the same weekend last year. That's 5,000 more cars than the busiest weekend all of August. Breckenridge and Blue River woke up to snow this morning, a dusting for some, an inch or two for others. National Weather Service confirms Trail Ridge Road in Rocky Mountain National Park saw more than 6 inches of snow. That's the most in Colorado. And just north of Jackson Hole, Wyoming, they got more than a foot, the most in the nation. Snow's got us thinking about opening day. Snowmaking should get started as soon as next week countywide. Keystone and A-Basin are battling for first turns of the season sometime in mid to late October. Loveland will be in the mix too. Arapahoe Basin is the first local ski area to require COVID vaccination for employees. A new federal decree makes vaccination or regular testing mandatory at companies with more than 100 employees. A-Basin COO Alan Hensroth says he made that decision before this mandate. The rule has not taken effect yet for A-Basin or the nation. A-Basin employees must be fully vaccinated by November 2nd. Vail Resorts and Copper, owned by Powder Corp, have not yet released COVID policies for ski season. Copper Mountain is swapping the Lumberjack 3 chair for a high-speed quad. The U.S. Forest Service today approved Copper's request for an upgraded chairlift above West Village. This upgrade also makes Lumberjack longer, adding 16 towers, and builds a new beginner trail with 5 acres of new snowmaking. A sprawling upgrade to Copper's Solitude Station at the top of American Eagle Chair will not be finished this season. Copper officials blame it on growing cost. It's the same story for big construction county-wide, stretching back to last year. County Manager Scott Vargo.
We've definitely had to bump our capital project budget numbers up for pretty much every project we've done over the course of the last, say, 18 to 24 months.
One project not delayed is the Frisco Transit Center upgrade, with no major changes to its budget.
Maybe it's a little bit behind schedule, but that's more just a design issue and changes to schedule that are maybe more supply chain oriented than anything else. But financially, it's in line with what we had projected.
Expect to see walls, roofs, and other vertical construction there at the Transit Center in coming weeks. Town of Breckenridge has revised its new short-term rental cap less than 24 hours after approving it on first reading. This revised version will make new and even prospective rental owners happy, giving leeway to transfer licenses and adding exemption zones. The new law is up for second reading next week and takes effect soon after. The cap is still set at 2,200 permits townwide, reflecting the number of permits in 2019. Since then, permit number has ballooned to 4,000 and counting. We've been asking you to sound off about Summit's housing crisis. Local business owner Eric.
We're not giving up yet, but when the price on Ptarmigan Hill goes from $700 to well over $1 million, it's like, what just happened?
Average price for a single-family home this August was nearly $1.5 million. That's 36% higher than last year, 57% higher than 2018, the last time that average price was below $1 million. And in local sports, it's homecoming weekend at Summit High School, starting tonight when Summit High Volleyball faces Eagle Valley. The golf team is out in Montrose for regionals at Cobble Creek. Saturday was Run the Rockies Road from Copper to Frisco, where Denver's Todd Ostrom won the men's and overall 10K. Breck's Jamie Falcon took the ladies' title. Griffin Ketterling of Broomfield won the half marathon, setting a new course record. Lauren Warkenton of Edwards won the women's half. Phil Lindemann with your news from Avalanche Physical Therapy on Krystal 93.